If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple.
Good evening, family! I'm back, baby, I'm back! Just in time. Rufus their soul in a burning man. Here I am, family, after a long time. Here I am, baby. It's been a while, but it's good to be here with you again. So much happened in my life. You have no idea what I've been through since the last time you've seen me. I've been through a lot. Good things, a lot of good changes. My son had his rite of passage into adulthood. I had family visiting me from overseas. I had to move a house. So I had to move Healing the Light into a new location. So set up the new location and prepare everything. So yeah, lots of good changes, lots of new chapters in my life. I'm in a new location, there's a new sacred space, very exciting new space for sound healing and the studio. So this is just the first kind of stage of the lighthouse in the new place. There is more improvements to make, and I've been working on this Lovestream all day because my system has been rusted. But yeah, it's good to be back. Hello family, hello brother Steven. Good to see you too, good to feel you too. Hello Janeline, whoop whoop from the beach. Wow, you're at the beach, lucky girl. Bharat, Rukshika and Trishan, bring on the year of the snake indeed. Hello mama is in Georgia, nice. My mom is traveling around the world. Hello Lean, awesome, good to have you with us, fantastic. Good gathering. Hopefully more people will join us. Show me your names on the screen, family. Tell me who is here with me. It's always good to know, So we started with Rufus the Soul, the live set in the Burning Man, giving us a bit of a message. But now I'm gonna bring in some alpha waves, healing frequency, 432 hertz, to soothe us in the background, to give us some healing, while we are listening to the charts and the astrology and the awareness of this time. And there is so many goodies coming our way, finally good stuff are coming, finally. This year I haven't been with you here since November, and so much happened since November. We had Mars went into retrograde, which Mars is still in retrograde. We had the nodes shifted from Aries Libra, they are now in Pisces Virgo. We had a lot of challenging aspects at the beginning of the year. We had Mars opposing Pluto, Venus conjunct Saturn, all kind of squares and uncomfortable. It was like the new year started, but it started with a bit of whoa, and now we are getting the kickstart. Here we are on the 28th of January, and tomorrow night at 11:06 p.m. Melbourne time, all the times I'm going to be mentioning during this session, I'm talking Melbourne time, so if you're listening from elsewhere, adjust it to your time on the planet, wherever you are. You can just open another browser window and just type Melbourne time to your location, and you'll see how it fits. But yeah, so much happened, and if I'm gonna talk about everything that happened between November and now, we will be here for hours. So let's just start from now and kind of touch base with it, a bit of back and forth of how we got here and where we're going from here. But I can tell you that I'm very, very excited about this new moon, and if I'm very, very excited about this moon, you should be too. So as you can see in the charts, we are now in the dark moon phase. At your 11 o'clock on the chart, we've got the moon right now on the 23rd degree of Capricorn. Responsible, mature, emotional body, grounded. And this is kind of good for all the students who are going back to school tomorrow and on Thursday. School time is going back, so all the kids, all the youth, all the young people are kind of getting prepared for the new year in school, and this new moon in Capricorn also for the parents and going back to work and everything. It's kind of okay, Let's just kind of embody the emotion and be grounded, responsible. Let's get the school uniform. Let's get your school bag ready. Let's get everything that you need to be, so tomorrow morning you are sorted and you can start fresh and clean. And this is kind of in general. But in a dark moon phase leading to the new moon, the 2 days before the new moon, these are the very reflective, meditative time of the month where we contemplate the lunar cycle that has ended. It's kind of the end beats of the full moon. The full moon happened 2 weeks ago, and here we are ending this kind of release, closure, in preparation for the new initiation, for the new beginning. Next to the moon, we're gonna go anti-clockwise, just because it makes sense, because most of the action is here, on the left side of the chart. Mercury just moved into Aquarius earlier today. So Mercury now in Aquarius. We're going to talk about Aquarius a lot because the new moon is in Aquarius. But Mercury 00 Aquarius. Next to it is Pluto on the 1st degree of Aquarius, 56 minutes. Which means that tomorrow we're going to have Mercury conjunct Pluto. That by itself is a topic to talk about. And then we've got the Sun on the 8th degree of Aquarius. The new moon will happen on the 9th degree, end of the 9th degree in Aquarius. So the Sun will move into the 9th, the moon will catch up, and they will both meet here on the 9th degree of Aquarius for the new moon. On your 10 o'clock, you've got Saturn direct on the 17th degree of Pisces, heading towards Neptune. Venus on the 24th degree of Pisces, heading towards Neptune. Neptune on the 27th degree of Pisces, heading towards the North Node. And the North Node is going backwards, heading towards all of them. And so what we can say is that this great conjunction is already in place and building up even more. Neptune will close on the North Node, Venus will catch up with Neptune, we'll have Venus-Neptune conjunction, then Venus conjunct North Node, and then Venus will pass, and the North Node will conjunct Neptune, and slowly Saturn is sneaking in, and Saturn will conjunct the North Node, and then Saturn will meet Neptune in Aries. At the end of Pisces, beginning of Aries. Chiron here on your 8 o'clock on the 19 degrees of Aries, direct, Aries, still on the 24th degree of Aries. And here at your 7 o'clock, we've got Uranus, which is a topic by itself because Uranus is stationed in direct. Not yet. Tomorrow, but not yet tomorrow. It's kind of tomorrow stationed in direct, but it's already super slow. So it's already stationed in direct. And we will talk about that. It's in Taurus. And now that Uranus is going direct, is moving towards the end of Taurus, and it will enter into Gemini. So that's now Uranus closing Taurus since 2018. Jupiter still retrograde in Gemini on the 11th degree, and Jupiter trines in this new moon. So that's a topic by itself. And then we've got Mars retrograde here on the 21st degree of Cancer at your 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Then we've got the South Node in Virgo, 28 degree of Virgo, Black Moon Lilith, 23 degrees of Libra, and Juno, who is playing a big part in the current energy as well on the 25th degree of Scorpio. This is the chart, and as you can see in the alignments in the middle, there's a lot of sextiles, a lot of trines. All these green lines are goodies. Sextiles are supporting development, trines harmonious flow and manifestations. The big squares, the squares are challenging, but they are not as strong as the positive alignments. Hello Roll King, beautiful brother, and hello Kimberly. Awesome, good to have you here with us. So now that we scan the sky, I will start by saying thank you, love and gratitude to the most patient and understanding Patreon community that has been here with me for many years now, and over the last 2 months kind of like being super understanding and super patient, waiting for me to come back and share the goodies. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate love it. So thank you for your support. If you want to join our Patreon community, you can do it by going to patreon.com/healingdelight. This is where we have our online community where we are in contact over our Telegram chat rooms. We have chat rooms for crypto and finance and astrology and spirituality and the world news, world events, and lots of things are happening there. Most of you follow me on social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm not much there. I'm posting there only when things are necessary, but daily I'm on Telegram chat room with the online community. So if you want to be connected more, and if you want to support me more, and if you want to be a part of our community, join our patreon.com/healingdelight. Sound healing meditations are on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Here in the new sacred space. Beautiful space. I really love it, and people who came here already in the last 2 weeks are loving it as well. And we are lucky enough tomorrow night to have the sound healing meditation on the new moon. Since sound healing meditation will be at 7 o'clock and the new moon is at 11 o'clock at night, so pretty much there. Join us. It's a really potent, awesome energy to initiate. We will talk about it, so if you need it, come and get it. And from next week, February, we're gonna start the weekend group on Sunday at 5 p.m. So from next week, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, we're gonna have every Sunday at 5 p.m. sound healing, and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. sound healing. The Sunday 5 p.m. is mainly because some people said they can't make it during the week, and during the weekend is better for them. Some people coming from far away, some people are busy with work, so if you need it, there you go, there's another time for you. Other than that, there's also private healing sessions available. I'm here for you, ready for you. There is a beautiful healing room to help you transform and shift the energy. And yeah, whenever you need it, come and get it. You can do everything, all the bookings through the online booking system. You can find all the links and all the information on the website soundhealingdelight.com. The address of the website is underneath me here. And that's pretty much it for the announcement. Hello, Ashley, brother. Long time. Love you, brother. Where is the new sound healing location? I'm located in Brighton East now. So everyone who's booking in will get the exact address. It's a private studio. So yeah, just book in online and you will know exactly where it is, but it's in Brighton East. It's very easy to get here. Really awesome location, awesome vibe, great space. So come and join me. And that's it. Now let's get going. Legend. Love you, brother. Love you. Haven't seen you for ages. All right. So what's going on, man? What's going on? A lot is going on, as you can see. And since Pluto, you remember last year when Pluto entered Aquarius before it retrograded back into Capricorn, I said pay attention to what's happening, because when Pluto enters a star sign, it gives us all the insights we need to know about what's going to unfold over the next 20 years. So last year, as soon as Pluto entered Aquarius, ChatGPT came out, all the AI race started, and the robotics and the Tesla robots and the SpaceX accelerated the travels to space, and all the rockets, launching, and the satellites and everything. And then it went back to Capricorn, and things kind of went a bit quiet in that sense, kind of rolling. And as soon as Pluto kicked into Aquarius again, all the AI just blasted, and the SpaceX and all that. So we can definitely see that Pluto in Aquarius is giving us the hints into what this 19 years is going to be about. Aquarius rules technology and advancement and high-tech and futuristic and space travels. It's beyond time and space. It's the maverick, it's the genius, it's the higher frequency, it's higher dimensions, it's the highest truth as well. Uranus wants to Aquarius ruled by Uranus, so both of them are similar archetype. It wants us to raise the bar, it wants us to take it to the next level, to the higher frequency. And it can do that through sudden, unexpected, shocking events that just happen out of nowhere and change forever. If it's physical events in the world, because Aquarius and Uranus also rules the collective consciousness, the unity consciousness, the collective, the community, the world. And so it can happen as sudden, unexpected turn of events, shocking, surprising for good and bad. But you can also look at it on a personal level, as you can kind of like sit with something for weeks and months and years and process and meditate and do healing work around it and all those things. And Uranus and Aquarius is kind of the energy that suddenly brings that epiphany. Out of nowhere, suddenly things click, you get an insight, a flash of light, or some information comes to you, some download, some channeling, some information just comes and change the way you see things and change the way you think and change the way you look at things forever. Because the high truth that just came in just changed everything. And that could be shocking, disruptive, and it could also be enlightening and transcending. And those are the archetypes of Aquarius and Uranus. So as we are preparing for the new moon in Aquarius, this is kind of the energies we are looking forward to. This kind of like, wow, out of nowhere, boom, shifts, changes, quantum leap jumps, transcendence, enlightenment, excitement, surprise. For some people it will be also shocking and traumatic, but there's all the spectrum. So not everyone will have the shocking traumatic, some will have that, some will have that. That depends on past patterns, past fractals, personal charts and alignments and things like that. So remember that this is a collective kind of channeled intuitive astrology. It's hard to pinpoint the astrology for each person when we're dealing with a collective kind of talk. So take it to where you need to take it, and if there is something that I share with you that doesn't resonate, just leave it there. Some people will resonate with that, some people will resonate with that, and not everything is for everyone. Take in what fits right, what feels right, what sounds like good to you, what's in resonance with where you are in life, and connect the dots for yourself. So we are looking at a few parties. We're looking at this Aquarius party, which I just spoke about what Aquarius is and what Uranus is. And we're having this massive Pisces party. And those are quite significant parties. It's the 11th house and the 12th house. It's the final star signs of the zodiac. Now, the cool thing about Pluto came into Aquarius earlier this year, at the end of last year. And the Sun came into Aquarius 8 days ago. And as soon as the Sun conjuncted Pluto, what happened? The inauguration of the President Donald Trump, which if you watch a couple of live streams back in October, November, somebody told me, what do I think will happen? I was like, obviously it's Trump. It must be Trump. Just because Trump represents this Aquarius and Uranus more than anyone else. He's kind of disruptive, rebel, just, changes, do everything. And so the inauguration of Trump happened when the Sun was conjunct Pluto. If I take it back, let's take it back. It was 21st of January in Australia. In America, it was the 20th. So here it is, Tuesday, the 21st of January, the Sun was conjunct Pluto. Back then, Mercury was in Capricorn. So there was the signing, the agreement, the announcement of this new age, new birth of Aquarius, of America, of a rebel president, together with Elon Musk and all. Those of you who are following the news know exactly. It's a very refreshing, disruptive, rebellion, kind of advanced, futuristic, kind of out-of-the-box, quirky, radical, kind of new leadership, new teams, working to revolutionize America and the world. Now, these things happening in Aquarius, after reminding you, Pluto last year, in the last 2-3 years, Pluto was dancing at the end degrees of Capricorn, where the natal Pluto of the USA birth chart of the Declaration of Independence, this is where Pluto of America is. So over the last 2-3 years, America has been going through all this darkness. Old president, corruption, and all these secrets and lies and all this kind of stuff. And America looked very bad, like it's falling apart, massive debt and massive unemployment and the drugs in the street and the immigration and the borders, and everything was just looking super bad. Now Pluto moved into Aquarius. And as soon as Pluto comes into Aquarius, the Sun comes and meets Pluto, and we have the inauguration of the new president. And within the first day of Trump going into office, signing. Mercury in Capricorn, lots of signing, lots of initiations, block the borders, send the Marines to the border with Mexico, stop the illegal immigration, stop all this, stop all that. We are exiting the WHO, we are exiting the this, the that, and they just he did within 24 hours, he did massive changes that I personally very happy about. But, that's me. Everyone has their own opinions, but you can definitely see that there is a lot of positive disruption that is aiming to make things better. Ceasefire in Gaza. Russia is happy. Gaza is happy. All the places of conflicts and war are taking a deep sigh of relief. Everyone knows that, oh wow, thank God, we might not need to go to the dark place we were heading towards. China is happy in a way as well. So I personally feel that this is very good, and there will be a lot of positive changes happening in the world, in all the areas of conflict, and especially in America. America is now, he announced it loud and clear, the golden age, the golden age, the golden age. And pay attention to those words, because we are entering a golden age. We are entering the age of enlightenment, the age of Aquarius. And so if Trump is saying all these things when the Sun meets Pluto on the first degree of Aquarius, and we just entered the age of Aquarius, this is not just the President of America talking to the American people. This is humanity is receiving these signals, these vibrations through the words that are coming through the ether, through all these speeches that are slowly changing the frequency of human consciousness. And, reminding you that even by the Mayan calendar, we are now ascending up into the 6,400 years towards above the equator. So everything in the cosmos is guiding us to know that we are overall in general heading towards much better places for humanity and for the planet, and not just because of Trump. Trump is because of the energy. The energy chose Trump. And now we're finally getting to the time that, in all the challenges of all this Lovestream and community, this is all started in 2019 when I was preparing my community to all the upheaval that was coming our way with the future awareness report that I've channeled and downloaded and gave people since 2018. And it was a very tough mission for me, not just to go through these dark years for myself, all the things that happened to me personally in my life, but to hold space for a community and to hold space for the collective and for people that until this day, I meet people that come to sound healing for the first time since 2020, 2019. It happened last week, it happened the week before. And I get their gratitude. They have this kind of closure moment of saying, it's the first time I see you since 2020, it's the first time I see you since 2019. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the love streams, and thank you for everything you've been doing for us. And it's really touching. It's really touching. It gives me that sense of purpose and that good feeling, because in all those dark years I was just talking in front of the camera, not knowing who am I touching, what am I doing, what impact am I making, just trying to make good impact. So here we are, and it's 2025, and this year it's like we're in the middle of the decade, and this is the middle year. We've been through the tough times. Pluto in Capricorn is the toughest. Out of all the zodiac, Pluto in Capricorn is bloody hard. It's freaking hard. And we're done. So congratulations to all of us. Over 2024, I told you a lot with the message of we are in graduation, self-mastery, just keep on going. It's hard, but keep on showing up and push through. And here we are now, 2025. It's a mixed year. We're going to have some quantum leap jump forwards, and then we're going to have some resets back to kind of close loose ends and make some changes. But overall, we are now in this turning point here. And this year we're going to start kind of really moving forward, and then we're going to catch up with the past and really kind of close things up. But we're going to have this mishmash of illusions and higher truth coming in and breaking down illusions and all dreams and all that kind of like really dying, really fading away. And at the same time, we're going to have these massive breakthroughs and quantum leap jumps forward, and rebirthing on massive scales. And so it's really exciting to be living in this time, and you need to remember that. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year, probably the craziest year we ever had. I will say it again, it's probably the craziest year we ever had and we will ever have in our lifetime spent, but exciting for sure. And as we get to 2026, we have turned the corner and we are flying. So in general, I will say it's not as tough, it's not as dark, it's not as intense kind of challenges as we had until now, since 2020 to now. But it's kind of a crazy, kind of weird kind of year of mishmash that is kind of turning, and 2026 we are flying. So keep on doing the work, and I'm gonna be here for you as much as I can, and we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna give birth to a beautiful new life, and a lot of it is starting now. So start getting excited. I'm just saying, Clara from Sweden, hello. So we've got Sweden, we've got Scotland, we've got Georgia, we've got Australia, and who else? I remember Clara saying, I remember in 2020, 21, your live stream on one of my lifelines. Listening to you gave me a lot of hope, a lot of gratitude for you. I mean, oh, Clara, you beautiful girl. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. I'm humbled and grateful, and teary as well. Man, I can again. You know me. I've been here with you. I've been through hell. I've been, dumped into Shambhala with no guides, no tools, no nothing, into the darkest of the dark, and I had to kind of find my way through the dark shadows of Shambhala when everything fell apart around me, and freaking hell, that was tough. But I'm still here. We're still here. We're still standing. We're still breathing. We're still giving thanks. We're still hoping for good days and praying and doing our best to be good people with good intentions, and look up and move forward, and give yourself a pat on the back and say, I'm so proud of myself. I've made it so far. I've faced so much and I'm still here. I'm so proud of myself, and there is much more to do, but I've done so much, and for that I'm really grateful to myself. That's what you need to say to yourself. So I took you back to the 21st of January to show you the conjunction of the Sun and Pluto on the inauguration day of President Trump, which is very significant for humanity, for America, and for us personally. Over Telegram, I told the community, pay very close attention to what's happening in your life. As soon as this happened, from the 20th of January, when the Sun entered Aquarius, I said to the community, pay attention to everything that is happening in the world and in your life. And a lot happened, okay? But I said also, we're not gonna fully understand everything, but just take note. Now, where am I going with this? Let's take the chart to now. Here we are now. The Sun passed Pluto. The Sun is now on the 8th degree, but who's coming to Pluto now? Now Mercury comes to Pluto. And what is Mercury about? Mercury about the mental, the communication, the personal environment, the emails, the phone calls, the documents, all the administration, the thinking, how we speak, how we think, our perspective, our mindset. And suddenly now, let's take it to the exact moment. The exact moment of of Mercury and Pluto. It's going to happen exactly tomorrow. There you go. At your 11 o'clock on the chart. Mercury, I hope you can all hear me clearly. I'll put the volume a bit more up, so hopefully that's good now. What's this? What is this white stick? Oh, it's the microphone. Cool. I was just looking. Don't worry, but just ignore me. This is my little things, yeah. So the Sun, now Mercury comes into Pluto on the 1st degree and 58 minutes of Aquarius. Tomorrow at 6:51 p.m. Now remember, when I talk about an alignment, a conjunction, an event, I'm gonna tell you the exact minute where it's happening, but it's the journey towards it that is the build-up that brings that energy. So pay attention already. What are you processing now? What are you thinking about now, today, tomorrow? What are you talking about? What are you dealing with? What's happening in your local environment that is connected to 8 days ago, to the 21st, 20th of January, when the Sun was conjunct Pluto? Because the Sun is the light of consciousness. It's that kind of the self-realized, the conscious self. He was coming to Pluto, and what is Pluto reminding you? Pluto is power. Pluto is deep. Pluto is psychic. Pluto is kind of like shining the light into the dark places in order to create ascendance, transcendence and enlightenment and transformation on a deep level. Deep truth, facing shadows, facing fears, facing traumas, manipulation, corruption, lies, deceits, abuse of power, abuse of money, abuse of sex. If it's sexual trauma, if it's financial trauma, if it's physical, emotional, mental trauma, maybe you are processing something or confronting something that is around that on the 20th, 21st of January, 8 days ago. And since then, you've been going through your life, and there's some things happening in the background. And now Mercury comes to Pluto and is like, so what is this about? What was that about? This is kind of the mind going into this kind of psychic reading, or the psychiatrist or the psychologist or the healer or the shaman, or in deep meditation or deep reflection, and kind of really looking in and kind of trying to put the pieces together. It's like, but what's happening here? What is this about? So, very interesting thing to observe what processes are happening in our psyche, because Mercury is kind of the conscious mind that is thinking and processing, and Pluto is the unconscious mind that is carrying the past, things that we're unconscious about. So when the Sun came to Pluto, the light was shining, the conscious light was shining into an unconscious energy, something that we needed to face. Now Mercury comes to Pluto, and it's processing it, it's configuring it, it's understanding it, it's talking about it, it's realizing it, it's just putting things together or investigating. Mercury Pluto is the forensic investigator. It's kind of like, if you're a detective, a private detective, and you're like, someone has hired you, let's say a man or a woman has hired you as a personal private detective to follow their wife or husband because they are suspecting that they are having an affair. So Mercury Pluto is the detective, that personal and private investigator, following the husband, following the man, taking pictures, putting things together, and suddenly comes to the client, if it's the wife or the husband, and is like, unfortunately your suspicions were right. I did see your husband, your wife in a hotel or in an Airbnb. Here's the pictures, here's this, I'm sorry. And suddenly you get this information. That's just on that level, right? But it can also be like, Aquarius, Uranus also rules blockchain and crypto. And so, what happened on the day that kind of like Trump was inaugurated and the Sun was with Pluto, Bitcoin kind of pumped and then it kind of dumped back down. And then what happened yesterday, suddenly the market was dumping, a scary kind of dump. Market is Mercury, trades, the stock market. What happened? Nvidia, which is the high-tech company for all the chips and the sound cards and the graphic cards and Nvidia, they had the biggest fall in history of $600 billion wiped out of the market yesterday. It was this massive epic boom. Why? Because of Aquarius, AI. That's what they say, right? China came out with a headline that the DeepSeek, their AI engine, was produced in a much cheaper cost, and it's superior to ChatGPT. ChatGPT came out when Pluto entered the Aquarius for the first time. Now the Sun came to Aquarius, and now Mercury comes to Aquarius, and it's like, hey, guess what? China have their own AI, and it's cheaper, and it's faster, and it's this, and it's that. And so the markets, Mercury, responded in a panic of fear, and people just start selling or shorting the stocks of AI and technology and all that thing. So then obviously money makers, manipulators are trying to make it look as if Bitcoin gives a shit about it, and suddenly Bitcoin dumped as well, and suddenly crypto dumped as well. And then they said that the dumped in crypto and Bitcoin is because of that AI of China, but it's like bullshit. Bitcoin doesn't care about that. It's just what people do, what the money makers do, market makers do. They utilize the news to manipulate the market to show it as if the market responded to the news. But it's all manipulation, and that's what Pluto is about. Pluto is showing like manipulations and money and all these things. So overall, I personally believe that this was a very lucky dip for everyone who are interested in crypto and everything I'm saying about crypto and finance and all that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to give you any financial advice. I'm not aiming to be a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I see based on astrology, and I've been a long-term believer of blockchain and Bitcoin and crypto. It's been my prediction since 2017, so there's nothing new I'm saying here, and people who follow me know that. But I personally believe that this kind of panic, fear in the market has been a very lucky dip because I can see the stars, because I can see the energy that is kicking in. And so personally for me, this was a perfect opportunity to buy the dip and to get in. And I can't tell you to do that. You need to decide for yourself. But I personally am saying, like, yeah, that was an amazing dip to buy, especially altcoins, good altcoins, because they've been still very low. They finished their first wave. Now they ended their correction with this final dip. And I personally believe that now we're starting the second wave. And the second wave is going to be beautiful. Very beautiful and very lucky and very abundant. But of course I can't promise anything, but this is what I personally see and feel, and that's what I can tell you. You do you. Thank you, Ima. Alex, awesome. Hey, yeah, looking forward to have you here, Alex. It's good to have you on the Lovestream as well. And so yeah, so this Mercury conjunct Pluto exactly tomorrow at 6:51 p.m. Pay attention in your life. Maybe you've been getting inside, maybe you have a war colleague or your boss or employee or someone you're doing business with, that maybe kind of you're sensing that they are manipulating you or abusing you, passive aggressive, narcissistic kind of psychos, all these kind of things. Pluto, abusive kind of position and power and all this, lying to you, deceiving you, playing with you, games of this. But this time it's different than the past, because this time you see it loud and clear. They are naked in front of your eyes. They think that you don't see what they do. They think that you don't understand what they do, but you know exactly what they're doing. You see them clearly. And you're walking with it, you're operating with it in a new way, because you learned from the past, for example. So this could be energy of secrets coming to light. This could be energy of putting pieces together of information. This could be, out of nowhere, shocking news, shocking events, shocking information coming out. And so it will be interesting to see which headlines will continue to unfold over the next 24 hours. Very interesting, and the headlines that will come in the next 24 hours will somehow correlate to the headlines we had since the 20th of January when we had the Sun Pluto. Very, very interesting. Now notice that in the moment that Mercury will conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, the moon will already be on the 7th degree of Aquarius. So this is, by the way, the exact time we are going into sound healing meditation tomorrow. So tomorrow night, sound healing meditation with Mercury conjunct Pluto, great energy to meditate on like deep psychic understanding, on getting some deep insight, or putting things together, or connecting with the energy of kind of like empowering you. This could also be like you suddenly realizing something that empowers you, it gives the power back to you. You are reclaiming your power from Pluto in Capricorn, from all the fears you faced and the traumas you faced and things that happened to you in Capricorn. Suddenly you're putting things together, and it's a new moon in Aquarius, and you are kind of giving birth to something new, and you're getting an oomph of energy and a rebirthing kind of energy. Pluto is death and rebirth. In Capricorn, Pluto was doing a lot of death over the last years in the end of Capricorn. Now in the beginning of Aquarius, Pluto is giving birth. We're giving birth to the new age, to the new era. So we're giving birth to AI. We're giving birth to quantum computers. We're giving a birth to the robotics. We're giving birth to domestic travels to space. We're giving birth to colonializing other planets. We're giving birth to Bitcoin becoming, the Bitcoin standard, the long-term vision and prophecy of Bitcoin. That, Bitcoin will be the standard core store of value. It's like everything will be based on the value of Bitcoin. By the way, those of you who don't know, there's only 1 million, a bit more than 1 million Bitcoin left to be mined forever. So, like, a bit less than 20 million Bitcoin already been mined. And those Bitcoin that has been mined, every day, Michael Saylor and BlackRock and all those ETFs are galloping hundreds and thousands of Bitcoins that have been produced already. So they are buying from what we already produced. There is not much left. So, it might be worth it to have a bit for yourself. I'm just saying. Don't let them have it all. Have a bit. Coin. And so, Mercury conjunct Pluto, literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours before the new moon. The new moon is at 11 o'clock. 4.5 hours before the new moon, Mercury conjunct Pluto. So it is a signature of the new moon as well. At the same time, Venus is closing in on Neptune. That's a beautiful part of the energy. I just have a bit of troubleshooting here with my headphones connection, which is playing with me. So give me a moment. I'm fixing the sound. Okay, I need a bit of water, just a second. Okay, so let's take it to the next step, which is the full moon. Here it is. I was pretty nervous and excited about this love stream because I haven't done a love stream for a while. And I was like, oh my god, I'm actually nervous about the love stream, as if I'm doing it for the first time. And then there's the other part of me saying, yeah, that's what we want. As a musician, as a performer, I can tell you, whenever I was going on stage and I wasn't nervous or excited, I was actually bummed. I was like, wow, did I get used to it? That's not fun. When you're excited or nervous, it means, great things are about to happen. And so now we have the new moon chart in front of us, and the new moon time is 11:35 p.m. Oh, what's going on with the sound is driving me crazy. Here we go. So the new moon chart, you can see the moon and the sun on your 10 o'clock is on 9 degrees of Aquarius and 51 minutes. Mercury just a bit past Pluto on the 2nd degree, 17. And what we have with the new moon, the main alignment that is happening on this new moon, you can see the green line going here. The new moon is trining Jupiter. A trine is a beautiful, harmonious manifestation, development, flow, is kind of everything is just flowing and happening in a good, harmonious way that is beneficial for the future and for your current present. And when we have the new moon in Aquarius, which is exciting, out of nowhere, new frequency, enlightenment, epiphany, sudden, shocking surprises, breakthroughs, break free, transcendence, wow. And it's like Aquarius also people in the world, so meeting new people, the world is taking a turn, there's a whole new frequency in the collective, consciousness shift, this is higher dimensions, this is kind of electricity in the air, this is kind of like wee kind of energy. And on top of that, to have it in a trine, which is good, positive, awesome, to Jupiter, the planet of abundance and good luck and good fortune and wisdom and knowledge and long distance travel and academic study, higher knowledge and natural law and philosophy and spirituality. This is awesome. This is very awesome. Now, what is Jupiter doing? Jupiter is still retrograde. When did Jupiter started retrograde? Let's go back a few months back, and here it is. Jupiter went retrograde on the 9th of October, on the 21st degree of Gemini. So Jupiter was flying through Gemini. It entered the Gemini at the beginning of 24, and it went flying through Gemini, got to the 21st degree of Gemini, and then said, wait a second, this is a lot of information, because Gemini ruled by Mercury. A lot of information, a lot of social media, a lot of internet, a lot of opinions, a lot of debates, a lot of knowledge, a lot of teachings, a lot of philosophy, a lot of blah, 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 blah. I need to understand what it's about. Because Jupiter is not like Mercury, taking information in, spitting information out, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. Jupiter is the wise teacher. Jupiter is the philosopher. It's Master Yoda. It's the guru. It's the guru of the universe, kind of like, patience you must have. It's kind of like, we need to learn more. There is more to understand. So someone can tell you, oh, watch this movie on YouTube, it will explain to you everything you need to know about Bitcoin. So you're watching this half an hour movie on YouTube on Bitcoin, and you think you know Bitcoin, you think you got Bitcoin. So Jupiter in Gemini is saying like, whoa, I just heard all these things about Bitcoin, and I've just learned a lot about it. But there is so much more that I need to understand. Wait a second, so how does it work? How do I do this? How do I have a wallet? Where do I buy? How do I store it? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? And I want to understand the philosophy even more. So you're buying more books, and you're listening to more podcasts, and you're downloading more information, you're talking to more people, you're connecting with more people, you're going to meetups and you're going podcasts and all these things because you want to understand what you are learning even more. That's Jupiter in Gemini. You can see that's in 2024, all the debates on social media, people beliefs, projecting their opinions and judgments and so much TikToks and blah, 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 blah. So Jupiter went retrograde on the 9th of October, saying, hold on everyone, can everyone just shut up for a moment? I need to understand what it's all about. So since then, Jupiter has been retrograding on the 21st degree of Gemini, and now taking it to now, and I'm bringing it back to the new moon, which is tomorrow night at 11:53. 11:53. There we go. And this new moon, 11:35, not 53, 11:35. The glitches that I love, So the sun and the moon, 9 degree 51 minutes Aquarius, trine Jupiter, 11 degree 20 minutes. So yes, it's a minute and 31, it's a degree and 31 minutes separating the exact trine, which means that the new moon is in a trine. But then, in the few hours after the new moon, the moon will be in the exact trine, and then a day and a half after the new moon, the sun will be in the exact trine. So it's a sustained, continuing trine that is post the new moon will become even heightened. And so it's kind of like, it's a new frequency, it's a new initiation, it's a new energy, it's a breakthrough, it's a break free, it's an excitement, it's a revolutionary, it's a maverick, it's a genius, it's a woo. And it's trining the beneficial planet Jupiter, but Jupiter is retrograde. So it's not like the gates of abundance are open, and that's it, you made 1 million, and that's it, you got it all, and it's all flowing. No, it's in retrograde. So Jupiter's saying like, whoa, this is exciting, good things are happening, but let's take it slow. Let's sit with it. Now, Jupiter is actually slowing down, because on this new moon, Uranus stations direct, and later on in February, Jupiter will station direct. Okay, so Jupiter is now slowly slowing down. As I take you through the days forward, and just focus on Jupiter at your 6-7 o'clock in the chart. You see 11 degree 20 minutes Gemini, and I'm gonna move through the days, and it's really slow. There you go. Jupiter stationing direct on the 4th of February. So where are we now? 20. Here's the new moon. Here is the new moon. Wednesday, the 29th of January, 11:35 p.m. And then within the next day, Uranus stationing direct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Jupiter station direct. So over the next week, we're gonna have the last 2 big planets that are retrograding going direct, and that means that all the big planets are now gonna go direct within the next week. Mars will still be retrograding, but the big planets setting up the tone are all moving direct again. And so that means that Jupiter is actually very slow. Look, Jupiter will station direct on the 11th degree and 16 minute. And right now on the new moon, it will be on the 11th degree 20 minutes. So it's only 4 astrological minutes that Jupiter is moving backwards while this trine is happening. So it's kind of like good things are coming, very exciting, and Jupiter takes the information and it's slowing down, it's stationing, so it sits with the information, it's getting this new download, and Aquarius and Uranus rules the higher truth. So that's how we have an epiphany of Aquarius Uranus, because some kind of higher truth kicks in and boom. And now what supports that higher truth? Not just people and the world, Aquarius and Uranus. What supports this process is the party in Pisces that I haven't even got to. But the party in Pisces is saying, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the mystical aspect of life, pay attention to your spirit, pay attention to your guides, to your card reading, to your channeling, to your psychic reading, to your intuition, to your inner knowing, to what feels good, to what feels right, because spirit is really loud and clear, and the veil is very thin, and everything is talking to us, and miracles and healing and good fortune and good blessings are coming our way. So this is kind of like, start to get excited, because exciting shifts are coming for all of us. They are already unfolding. We can't fully sense them because it's a building up energy. Some of you may already sense it. Some of you may already kind of set the stage for it. Like personally for me, it's like I moved here on the 7th of January. So 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago I moved into this new space. So for me, I knew that was me putting behind the past, the old house, the old energy, all the old process that I've been through. Here I am in a new home, a new sacred space, a new frequency, a new energy. And so just through my personal story I'm sharing with you, so you connect the dots for yourself. It's like here I'm already sensing that I've set up the stage, and there's new shifts happening, there's positive, exciting shifts happening, and they're coming in drops here and there, and they're coming in waves here and there. But now we are getting the injunction of that kind of frequency, that new kind of like boom, out of nowhere shifts. Very exciting. So Jupiter stationing is trining this new moon, which means there's kind of like, yeah, it's happening. So pay attention to insights you're getting, information you're getting. And although the energy of Aquarius is sudden and quick, don't jump the gun too quick, too soon. Kind of like sit with it, meditate on it, see how you feel about it, and let the seeds we are planting on this new moon, let them sprout before you try to eat them. If you plant the seeds and try to eat them the next day, you're not gonna get much out of it. Let the seeds sprout. Let them grow roots. And then suddenly the miracles will come, right? So very exciting. This new moon is trining Jupiter. Another interesting thing is that Gemini rules information. The media, the news, social media, internet and social media is Aquarius, Uranus. Gemini, Mercury is information, data, insights, trades, markets, local environment. And so there's a lot got to do here with information that is coming to light, insights, news, things that are connecting. And Jupiter, since the 9th of October, has been retrograding with all the information it was downloading. So, for example, in 2024, your Jupiter may have been receiving this kind of teaching, or gossip, or some rumors, or some news, or some information. And suddenly you went like, wait a second, I need to sit with it. I took it a bit too far. Let me kind of bring it back a bit, let me sit with it, and let me kind of do more research and do more learning and do more understanding. And suddenly now Jupiter is stationed direct, Uranus is stationed in direct, and remember, when the planet is stationing, its energy is felt the most. So Uranus is already stationing for the last week, you can say even 2 weeks. Jupiter is already stationing, you can say. So both Jupiter and Uranus are both very highlighted, but also Neptune. Neptune is the ruler of all the saga, because Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. He is the only planet in his home, and he's with the North Node. So it's like Neptune, the god of the ocean, Poseidon, the god of love and miracles and spirituality and all that, is kind of like, he's the one that is really running the show. And as he's running the show with spirit, with great spirit, the next level of heightened energy is Uranus and Jupiter, which are both stationing. And not only that both of them are stationing, both of them are highly involved in this new moon. Jupiter is trining this new moon, and Uranus have other beneficial alignments. Look, Uranus is sextile Venus, Uranus is sextile Mars, as Mars and Venus are in a trine. Uranus is opposing Juno. Uranus is trining the South Node. It's a wide trine, but it's a trine. Uranus is sextile Neptune and the North Node, a wide sextile, but it's a sextile. So, AC. Who is AC? Hello, is that April? I think, if I remember correctly, it's April. Thank you, April, if it's you. And Breeze, hello Breeze, it's good to have you back, yay. Awesome. And so both Jupiter and Uranus are involved in this energy of this new moon because they are both stationing, so we are feeling them the most, and both of them are dealing with truth, with higher teaching, with information, with knowledge, with understanding, philosophical understanding, higher understanding. So we have here and Mercury with Pluto. So there is a lot of emphasis here on a mental process, communicative process, a process of understanding, receiving information, insights through the social media, through the news, through your local environment, people in your life, that suddenly hits a very deep spot, creates a deep transformation, creates an enlightenment, an epiphany, a transcendence, because a higher truth is revealed to you, and suddenly all the information you've been processing since October with Jupiter retrograde, which you've been downloading throughout all of 2024, suddenly gets a whole new color, a whole new shape, a whole new understanding. Things click into a new place, and a whole new picture is revealed that helps you shift your frequency, shift your perspective, shifts your reality, your mindset, and bam, you've got a new frequency running. Super exciting. So yeah, this is very intriguing, interesting. So it'll be super interesting to see what's going to unfold in the world. Aquarius ruled the world, Uranus, and Jupiter and Gemini, news, information. It will be super interesting to see what will unfold over the next few days, I would say. So yeah, this is kind of that. Now, let's go to the Pisces party. For the Pisces party, I need a bit more water. Alright. So, Pisces party. Ain't no party like a Pisces party, because Pisces is the party of love, baby. Pisces is the party of like music and fun and dancing and romance and love and miracles and spirituality and mysticism and connection. And Pisces is like the rainbow serpent energy. Pisces is like, not endorsing or recommending any of the following things, but I'm just saying Pisces rules drugs and kind of like mind-altering substances. Pisces is kind of like the higher dimensions and compassion and unconditional love and the veil to spirit and great spirit and guides and channeling and psychic and delicious, yummy. Pisces and Neptune are the highest octave of love. I'm just putting my phone on silent. Pisces and Neptune are the higher octave of love. Venus is the lower octave of love. So Venus loves being in Pisces. Venus in Pisces is like a broken-hearted single woman or man went to Bali on a holiday and suddenly have the most amazing romance that heals their heart and gives them the most exciting love, yummy, lovey-dovey energy in their body, heart, mind and soul. Venus in Pisces is falling in love. Venus in Pisces is romance. Venus in Pisces is dream time. It's like miracles and healing. I know that the last year especially, but also you can say the last 4 years, a lot of relationships broke down. There's a lot of broken hearts out there. There's a lot of broken relationships out there. There's like lots of individual women and men who are healing from heartbreaks, from breakups, from if it's marriages or businesses or partnership or friendship. We know that story. A lot of it has got lost over the last few years, and all those souls have been going through the tough journey of grief and loss and sadness and despair and feeling all the emotions they needed to feel. And here we are coming, and Venus is coming to Pisces, and we're having this rekindling connection of love to the divine love. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna find the next partner, although I will say that it's already happening, but the coming week or two, we are going to hear about a lot of people falling in love. There's going to be a lot of new romances, a lot of new relationships, a lot of falling in love, a lot of healings, a lot of kind of like heart openings, a lot of beautiful manifestations. And within existing relationships, if you've held on tight to your relationship and you've gone through it all together, kudos to you. Give yourself a big up for facing all the last few years' energy together in a relationship. It hasn't been an easy thing to maintain a relationship when individuals are going through so much transformation. And it needed real strength and real compassion and love to get through that. So good on you if you've done that. And this could be like your relationship is kind of like been through the shit, it's been through the challenges, and suddenly there's some sweetness coming back in, and there's some love coming back in, and there's some yummy, lovey-dovey, fuzzy-wuzzy coming back into your homes, into your families, into your relationship, into your life. This is a really beautiful love party of Venus in Pisces by itself, love party. But when we're talking about Venus conjunct Neptune in Pisces, we are talking love party on MDMA. Those of you who don't know, MDMA is kind of a heart-opening activator substance, and that's what it is. It's kind of like, Again, I don't recommend any of the above, and I will actually say, like, be aware also not to overindulge with it, because this new moon kind of trine Jupiter, those who are kind of like, a lot of something is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can love chocolate, but if you have a lot of chocolate, you can have like a stomach ache and you can feel yucky. You might like to have a glass of wine, and a glass of wine is fine, but a bottle and a half of wine will make you drunk and pissed, and the next day will be terrible. I went with my son to the Australia Open just on the day before the last day, and we were just walking in. It's like late afternoon, and I can see the security guard carrying out people wasted. Like literally completely wasted, so drunk, it was kind of like, why, it's like, why doing that to yourself? Yes, it's a great atmosphere, have a wine, have a glass, have a beer, okay, cool, but why getting so drunk that you can't even walk and you need to be carried out? It's kind of like, nah, you don't want to do that to yourself. So, don't overindulge with drugs, don't overindulge with substances, don't overindulge with love as well. You can, that's it, I'm in love, I'm in love of my life, it's all pink and just like, okay, Jupiter is saying like, okay, let's just sit with that. Great, you met a new person. Out of nowhere, you met a new person. Out of nowhere, romance begin. Great, fantastic, you feel great, we're very happy for you, we actually did it for you, we delivered this blessing for you because you deserve it, but can we please kind of sit with it? Jupiter station in Gemini, trining the sun and the moon. Just sit with it. Let yourself see what you are learning about this, what you are understanding about this. Now, there's a lot of correlations, right? Aquarius ruled by Uranus. New moon in Aquarius is trining Jupiter while Uranus is stationed in direct. So Uranus is emphasizing the energy of Aquarius even more. But where is Uranus stationed in direct? In Taurus. Who rules Taurus? Venus. What is Venus doing? Venus is in Pisces with Neptune in the North Node. That's why I'm saying we're gonna have a lot of new romances, a lot of falling in love, a lot of miracles, a lot of hearts healing the hearts. Forget about the new romance if you're single. Don't worry about that. As I started with the song that I started at the beginning of the session with Rufus del Sol, yeah? What did she say? If you're looking for the love of your life, stop looking. Where was it? Where was it? Did I lose it? I'm looking for it. Just a second. A bit of patience, it will be worth it. Yeah. There you go. Here it is. Listen to this. I opened the live stream with this kind of message on purpose. Okay, listen. If you don't like something, change it.
If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV.
Stop watching TV.
Life is simple.
Life is simple. Now here it comes.
If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love.
They will be waiting for you when you're doing the things you love, So when I'm talking about this energy with the heart opening and love and falling in love and new romances, don't look for it. It will find you. You just make sure that you are in your own healing heart. You are in your own, and if you haven't learned that from the past heartbreaks, then I don't know what to say. All these heartbreaks, all these kind of things you've been through in the past, if they haven't taught you until now that you don't need to search for love, you don't need to search for the love of your life, you need to love you, you need to be happy with you, you need to be self-reliant. That's what Uranus in Taurus is saying. It's like self-reliance. Everything you need is inside of you. Love, passion, fun, quality time, your assets, your skills, your safety, your security, your dependency, all in yourself. And when you get to that place, suddenly someone else sees you. Someone else sees and it's like, wow, I like this, what I see. They're happy within themselves. They're loving themselves. They don't need anything outside of them. They're not looking for anything to fulfill them or to fill them with what they're missing inside of them. They are quite cool. That's cool. I want to be with that. That's the energy, you know? So it's kind of like, don't look for the love. Don't all the things I'm saying to you now, don't go, it's like, oh, Ami said, falling in love, and I'm single for 7 years or 10 years. Hey, everyone! Hey! Let it happen divinely. And if it doesn't happen to you, don't go, it's like, I'm not blessed. The universe doesn't love me. Ami said that I'm going to be falling in love and I'm going to... No. Everyone has this in a different way. Your destiny might be, you know, this is the North Node in Pisces as well. It's like your future destiny is your future destiny. And it doesn't mean you never fall in love. It doesn't mean you never find love. It doesn't mean you never be in a relationship. It just means that for you, the energy might be playing in other areas of your life. It might be that you are personally needing this kind of shift of healing that you've been working on for a long time. And suddenly you have these amazing healing breakthroughs in you and you're feeling the love in your life. Or you maybe need a financial miracle with Uranus in Taurus, rules finance and economy, and suddenly a financial miracle is happening for you. For you, it might be a dream of Venus. Doesn't just rule love and sex and all those things. Venus and Taurus also rules economy and finance and investment, work, job, values, family, friends. And so your shift might be in that area, that suddenly your dream job suddenly comes to you. Oh my God, I was looking for that love and suddenly I got a job offer. I wasn't seeing that coming. Or the opposite. You might, no, for me it will be the job. I really need the job of my life, the dream life. Yes, that's what I want. And suddenly you fall in love. So let the universe do its thing. Let spirit do its thing. That's what it's about. I'm gonna have to leave you with this beautiful healing frequency for a moment because my bladder is calling me. So be with this beautiful music sound for a moment and I'll be back. Okay? Promise. Honey, I'm back. Credits to Alpha Waves heal the whole body and spirit, emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual healing by healing energy for soul. Credits to them for sharing the goodies with us. Thank you so much. And now I'll bring you back to me and continue talking to you about this amazing Pisces party. And so, you know, this is another exciting layer on top of the previous exciting layer of the new moon in Aquarius, exciting number 1, Mercury with Pluto, intriguing, psychic, insightful, deep understanding, deep evolution, deep transformation. You know, most of the shifts are happening when we have a consciousness realization. We realize something, the piece of the puzzle falls into the right place and we see the picture differently and it changed forever. And so Mercury Pluto is a big part of this energy on top of the new moon in Aquarius, while Uranus is stationing direct in Taurus and the new moon trines Jupiter. And now we move the focus to Pisces party that is super supporting of all that, because Uranus stationed direct in Taurus, ruled by Venus. And Venus right now on this new moon, on your 9 o'clock, is on the 25th degree of Pisces, 26 minutes. Neptune is on the 27:53. There's only 2.5 degrees separating them. They are already in conjunction. The exact conjunction is happening. And there you go. This is Thursday, the 30th of January, The moon has moved to the 23 degrees of Aquarius. Venus is already on the 26:15. Now we're going to move to the 31st of January. Venus and Neptune are already together on the same degree, 27th. The moon is coming behind in Pisces. So now we have a Pisces party on Friday. Moon, Saturn, Venus, Neptune, North Node, all in Pisces. And this is feeling sensitive, psychic, beautiful, awesome energy that is coming as an aftermath. And, let's go back. The next important thing before Venus is that, the moon will do the exact trine to Jupiter on Thursday at 2 a.m. So Wednesday night. Tomorrow late night, 2 a.m. and 8 minutes, the moon will do the exact conjunction and trine with Jupiter. And then I'm going to move now the day forward. And then the sun will do the exact conjunct trine to Jupiter That's why I said to the crypto community yesterday, when the dip was happening, I told them, this is a buy the fucking dip moment. This is a buy the fucking dip moment. And it was buy the fucking dip moment, because since then we are starting to recover. And I believe that this will be a fantastic recovery, not a slow recovery. It's almost seem a bit slow right now. Jupiter is stationing in Mercury, in Gemini. But give it a day, 2, 3, 4, and suddenly this recovery is taking us to a new high in this current phase. That's what I personally believe. So not too late. Not a financial advice, you do you, but this was a dip to buy. Absolutely, in my personal opinion, humble opinion. But you do you, your decisions, your responsibility, your profits, your gains, your losses. Simple as that. So the exact trine of the Sun to Jupiter is happening on Friday, 9:42 a.m. Friday morning, 31st of January. We are ending January with the Sun trine Jupiter, as the Moon is at the end of Aquarius. And so the Sun trine Jupiter, something really exciting is happening, really positive development. And the Moon is in the end of Aquarius, and it's like that kind of energy. and bam, and then the Moon comes into Pisces as the Sun trines Jupiter. The Moon comes into Pisces, and it's like, hey everyone, hey Saturn, don't worry, I'll be responsible, Saturn. I won't drink too much, I won't take too much drugs, I won't fall in love too fast, too quick, too soon. Don't worry, Saturn, I'll be responsible, I promise. But after I pass through you, Saturn, the doorman, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to meet Venus and Neptune in the North Node at the end of Pisces. I'm so freaking excited! That kind of energy, that's what the Moon is doing. And so, this is... those are the moments of the Lovestream that I'm kind of like, what the fuck am I doing? But it just happens, you know? So, I love entertaining myself, you know that by now, right? I hope you're entertained as well, you know? So, the Moon conjunct Saturn, the doorman, you know, before the Moon can go into the love party in Pisces, the Moon has to come through the doorman, you know, like when you go to a nightclub or to a festival, you have to show your ticket to the doorman. Everyone's laughing, cool. Rukshika de Silva, did I say love in miracles? Absolutely, Rukshika, love in miracles. And I love the love in miracles space, and I hope it's all going well for you guys over there. Rukshika and Bharat, I believe if you mention it, I believe I can say it. Rukshika and Bharat opened a new beautiful space in the northern area of Melbourne, which is kind of like a day spa, kind of infrared sauna, some practitioner rooms, and some salt bath, floating tanks, like really beautiful. So if you want to look it up and you live in the north side, Epping area, Love in Miracles, have a look. It's awesome. our community, manifesting good things for their community. Steven is laughing, Kimberly is laughing. Love you too, bro. That's the energy. Bromance, man. Bromance. You know, in the last few years I've learned like bromance is as feeling and as charging as a romantic love with the other sex. You know, bromance is even more pure because you're not really looking for sex unless you are one of these people, and that's okay if you are, but I personally am not. But you know, when you give a good brother a hug and you say, brother, I love you, it's like it's uplifting love as a romantic love. And so yeah, the moon comes into the Pisces party. Pay attention, it's the weekend, right? Weekend parties. Awesome. Thank you, Rukshika. So the moon comes into Saturn on Saturday at 3:09 p.m. So, you know, it's kind of like, oh, wait a second. I met this guy last night. I met this girl last night. I went to a party. It was a really good party. And kind of like, but I don't know. Should I? There is maybe it's like I wanted to meet him also today for breakfast, or to meet her for breakfast, but he couldn't make it. His grandma fell in the stairs. You know, something happened to his relative, or his car broke down, and it's like, so Saturn can be a bit of delays, hiccups, melancholy. So just a second. You may hear this and you expect this weekend to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this weekend, I'm gonna fall in love. And then suddenly you go out, but you don't meet anyone, and you come back home and you sit there and you're Saturday, and it's like, Ami just pumped me for no reason. I was really pumped. After I listened to Ami, I thought that this party I would fall in love and I'll meet someone really exciting. But here I am on Saturday afternoon sitting with myself, and I haven't fallen in love and I haven't met anyone. And it's like, oh, that's the moon in Saturn. But then, and this is happening as the sun is coming off the trine to Jupiter, and Uranus is already direct. Now, Uranus and Aquarius, the other thing I wanted to bring up is that it rules the nervous system, electricity, so it can also make people a bit kind of anxious and nervous, and kind of nervousness, or kind of like restless, kind of like, oh my god, I'm feeling this anxious, or I'm feeling this nervous, or I'm feeling uncomfortable, and almost like I'm anticipating something to happen. I don't even know what it is, and I'm uncomfortable. So always when Uranus is involved and Aquarius energy in such volume is involved, always remember to ground the energy, because electricity needs grounding in order not to zap the system. So drink lots of water, do some earthing, bare feet on the earth, some yoga, some stretches, go to nature, ground yourself. You know, we're having some beautiful weather in Australia right now, so you know, take yourself to the beach or to the forest and just go to Mother Nature and let that energy be felt. Pisces is also nature, Venus, nature. You know, you can find all the love and all the beauty and all the connection in nature. I'm talking a lot about emphasis of love and falling in love, and couples coming together and meeting people, but it's not just about that. It's about, you can have suddenly a boom wave in your business, and suddenly you have a nice wave of income. I do expect that the crypto market is going to blast from this new moon, which is also the Chinese New Year of the wooden snake. And those of you who don't know, the Chinese people love crypto. The biggest OG of crypto, the biggest whales, are actually Asians. They have been here for a very long time, and they love these things. So usually on the New Year's Eve, they gift each other a lot of good things. Some of them will gift each other crypto, and that's been known throughout the cycles. So the snake is considered to be the transformative, and it's a wooden snake which kind of correlate to Taurus, and it's kind of like steady transformation. It's kind of like good success and good. The Chinese, you know, I try to find something for you. I'm not talking a lot about the Chinese astrology because it's not my thing, but it's nice to correlate it. But that's what I know about it. Let's see. So we haven't had a wooden snake here since 1965. Cool, huh? There you go. There's a website. Let's open this website. The website is called China Highlights, and I'm gonna bring it into you. And as you can see, we have let me make it bigger for you. There you go. Years of the snake include 2025, so you can correlate it. 2013, 2001. In Chinese, the snake is associated with wisdom, charm, elegance, transformation. People born in the year of the snake are believed to be intuitive, strategic, and intelligent. Occupies the 6th position. The next snake year is 2025. What else we can say? Okay, that's very general. Oh, there you go, the wooden snake, 1905, 1965, and now intelligent with a refined taste. The snake is the most enigmatic animal among the 12 zodiac animals. People born in a year of the snake are supposed to be the most intuitive, which means that this year we're gonna have a lot of intuitive. And how beautifully that's intertwined with the fact that the North Node is in Pisces, intuition, with Neptune in Pisces, intuition. So we haven't spoke about the nodes yet, we will. They tend to act according to their own judgment, so pay attention to your intuition and your own judgment while remaining private and reticent, which I have no idea what it is, you know better than me. Determined to accomplish their goals and hate to fail. Represent the symbol of wisdom, intelligent and wise. They're good in communication but say a little. Snakes are usually regarded as great thinkers. Snakes are materialistic, love keeping up with the Joneses, they love to possess the best of everything, Louis Vuitton, and they have no patience for shopping. Oh, they buy Louis Vuitton online. Who is a wooden snake? John F. Kennedy. Oh, he's a fire snake. Who is a wooden snake? Let's see. J.K. Rowling, interesting. Lord of the Rings, no, Harry Potter, interesting. Wood snake, orderly, intelligent, with a gift for appreciating the knowing, celebrities, and a refined taste. Sounds delicious to me. What else? Lucky things for the snakes. Lucky numbers 289. Lucky colors black, red, yellow. Germany colors, interesting. Aborigine colors. Lucky flowers, orchids and cactus. And that's, I think it's enough. Yeah, I think it's enough. You can look it up yourself, chinahighlights.com. Okay, cool. So this is also the beginning of the Chinese New Year, which is exciting as well, and a happy New Year for all the Chinese, Asian people in our community and in the world. And let's see, this is good. How to say Happy New Year Chinese? 新年快乐，新年快乐. Again, there you go, I'll show it to you. I became Chinese now. 新年快乐，新年快乐. There you go. Happy New Year in Chinese. And all the Asian cultures and all the people who follow that tradition, bless you. Happy New Year. So, where did we get to? Yes, the moon got to Saturn. The moon comes to Saturn as Venus is already... Rukshika is laughing. Good. Oh, ni hao. Oh, sheshe, sheshe. Sheshe is my favorite word in Chinese. Everything says sheshe, sheshe. It's so easy to say. Sheshe. So, Venus conjunct Neptune on the... My God. On the 27th degree of Pisces, and as Venus is approaching that conjunction, they're only like 24 minutes away. The moon is with Saturn. So, what could that be? Oh my God, I can't believe we won the lottery. Oh my God, I can't believe this business deal just came through. Oh my God, I can't believe it, I just fell in love. Oh my God, I can't believe it, I just met the love of my life. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, he's amazing, he's amazing, she's amazing. Oh my God, she's perfect. Oh my God, he's perfect. Oh my God, but then the moon comes, hey, relax. Just contain yourself, please. Just be responsible, okay? Just remember, it's the year of the snake. You don't have to say it all, only say the wise things to say. Yes, very lucky, yes, yeah, but it's like, hey, be wise about it. Jupiter station in direct is like, let's just sit with it for a moment. Let's just kind of like reflect and kind of digest what's happening here with all the information, instead of just kind of like speeding out on Instagram and on WhatsApp and on Telegram that you've fallen in love and you found the love of your life when you found him 5 minutes ago, and then he's gonna see a post on Instagram and think, oh my god, she's a psycho, I'm out of here. You bought the deep. You bought the freaking deep. You know, it's like, I just messed up my listen in my headphones again. Oh, okay. I told you my system is rusty. Wait a second. For you, it's the same, but for me, it's not. Just a second. Just a second. Walk with me. Walk with me. You better walk with me, otherwise I smash you. Joking. Joking. So, you know, the moon comes to Saturn. It's like, okay, just hold it together, just ground yourself, just be responsible, just kind of like breathe, okay, breathe. The moon with Saturn, the doorman, show me your ticket. Oh my god, I love this song, come on doorman, let me in, I want to dance this song, oh my god, it's happening, oh my god, such a great party, I'm on the cloud 9, woohoo. And then the moon passes Saturn, and all gates of heaven are open. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, what's happening? Look at that, it's so beautiful. Look at that, they're closing in on each other. Are you looking at 10 o'clock in the chart? They're closing in on each other. Look at this beautiful, magnificent conjunction. There we go, exactly at Sunday, 3:25 a.m., which means Saturday night, parties, nightclubs, festivals, pubs, bars, restaurant, friends party. Venus conjunct Neptune in Pisces. The moon is only 3 degrees behind. We are feeling the love. We are feeling amazing. We're having heart openings. The energy of the new moon in Aquarius is kicking in after we initiated the seeds, that the sun already trine Jupiter. What's happening now is that Mercury is already on the 7th degree of Aquarius at your 11 o'clock. So Mercury now starts to trine Jupiter. And now remember, this is Jupiter stationing direct because on Monday, Jupiter goes direct. So, wow. I haven't had such exciting, positive, awesome astrology to share with you for years. This feels so good that I can tell you all these goodies. It's like I can't contain myself from the amount of goodies that are happening here. Now again, I'm using a lot the metaphor of falling in love and meeting a new partner. But it's just to demonstrate what the energy is about. And again, just like if you are in a relationship, this means love is felt in the house. This means romance is back. This means the relationship is switched on. This means, family is like loving, connecting. This means we've passed the hurdles and we're having some sweet medicine coming in. Now let's say you are single and you're not with family and all this doesn't got anything to do with you. This means you have an epiphany, you have a healing, you have a realization, you are experiencing some heart activation. Let's say you are in a relationship, you're having these good shifts, but then also the business is shifting. Something is happening here that is very good. Now, they are conjuncting only 10 astrological minutes away from the North Node. Barrett Crypto Cycle is going, yes, I'm telling you, I can't promise you anything. But we finished the correction of the first wave. In my personal opinion, we are now starting the second wave, and we are now starting the exciting part of the bull run, which until now, since the halving, it's been very boring. The most boring ever, to be honest. This is my third cycle, and it's boring as shit. Okay, yes, Bitcoin went up from the 69 to 100, and then it's okay, but altcoins haven't done anything exciting, and Even Bitcoin, yes, he went up and then down and moving sideways. It hasn't been that kind of like, yeah. So yeah, I believe that the crypto market is going to respond very well. I do believe that good things are coming, and with Jupiter, the planet of abundance and good fortune, switching back on as well. This is kind of like, hallelujah, the trades are finally. Jupiter is stationing direct in Gemini on Monday, the 3rd of February. Gemini markets, trades, all the bags that you've accumulated and hodled, it couldn't really manifest the abundance and the blessing and the good fortune because Jupiter was retrograding. It's kind of like, look, I'm not going to give you any good fortune yet. I'm not going to show you profits yet. Why? Because I'm going to give you a whole year to accumulate. To buy more. But it's going down. Good. Buy more. Accumulate when it's low. Accumulate when it's dumping. Accumulate when it's boring. Accumulate when it's not exciting. Accumulate. Now, new moon in Aquarius kicking in. New Chinese year. Uranus direct. Venus comes to Neptune in Pisces. The moon is joining in. Jupiter is switching back on. And Jupiter is now moving direct in Gemini. The good blessings and the fortune and the abundance is finally, the gates are open and the miracles are unfolding and the manifestations are happening, and those who've worked hard and haven't been lazy and been doing the work and been showing up, the blessings are coming for you, the abundance and good fortune is coming for you, you worked hard for it, you deserve it. But if you have reached a success that you're not worthy of, and if you have reached something that you don't really deserve and you're actually lazy and you got your way in a sneaky way, most likely this will be the turn of events that will actually take a bit from you or take you a bit kind of back into balance here. So don't worry about that because you most likely are not one of them. But if you've been a hard-working person that constantly worked hard towards your goals and haven't been lazy and put in the effort in and kept on believing and kept on investing and developing your portfolio and your business and your life, it's coming, baby. You deserved it, you worked hard for it, so get ready for it because it's coming. And when it comes, take it with gratitude and don't show off. Stay humble. Always stay humble. So Venus conjunct Neptune and the North Node and the Moon in a party of love on Saturday night, the night between Saturday and Sunday, 3:25 a.m. Beautiful, awesome conjunction of Venus, Neptune, North Node, Moon in Pisces. But that's the big title. So first Venus, Neptune on 3:25 a.m. on Sunday. Then so nice to deliver exciting news. I told you I'm back right in time for the exciting times. So then Venus will conjunct the North Node on Sunday 8:32 a.m. So it's continuing, yeah? While the Moon is with Neptune 10 minutes away from Neptune. So we have like this conjunction. First we have Venus Neptune. Then we have Venus North Node as the Moon comes to Neptune, and you're looking at your 9 o'clock in the chart. So I'm gonna move it now. There we go. Look at this beautiful thing. The Moon conjunct Neptune Sunday 8:48 a.m. as Venus still conjunct the North Node. Now, the beautiful thing about this Venus Neptune North Node in Pisces is that it's so good that we're not gonna have it just once. We're gonna have it 3 times. Why? Because in March, Venus is gonna go retrograde. So as soon as Mars will go direct, then Venus will go retrograde. Venus will go all the way to the 10th degree of Aries, and then Venus will station retrograde and will go all the way back to the 24th degree of Pisces, station direct and move forward. So Venus is already in shadow zone. So this is Sunday 8:48 a.m., the moment of Moon Neptune conjunction, Venus North Node. Beautiful, beautiful weekend is coming. Exciting, hallelujah. Now, when did Venus enter the 24th degree? There we go. From Tuesday the 28th, from yesterday. So from yesterday, Venus is already in its first shadow zone. So take notes of everything that is happening in your love life, and you should pay attention because a lot of good things are going to happen in your love life. Everything that is happening in your business, in your finance, in your investment, in your health, in your values, in your home, in your possessions, in your goodies, pleasures of life, the quality of life. Pay attention to everything that is happening from Tuesday, from yesterday, from today. What am I talking about? From today. Pay attention, right in time. Because now I'm gonna go through Venus, right? So now Venus is gonna go all the way to the 10th degree. There we go. Venus is gonna station on the 10th degree of Aries, here in your 9:30. And the moon will be with Venus, interesting, on March the 2nd. So a month and a bit from now, March 2nd, Venus will station retrograde on the 10th degree of Aries. Before that, I forgot to do this. So yeah, Venus moves forward, station on the 10th degree, and now Venus is moving backwards. On the way back, she will conjunct Mercury, so pay attention to what Mercury is doing right now, because when Venus will be with the North Node and Neptune, Mercury will trine Jupiter. It's beautiful multi-layer process that is unfolding here. So there's an insight coming in, but the full manifestation, realization of it is unfolding over the next few months. Venus will meet Mercury, and then Venus will go back and will meet the Sun on the 2nd degree of Aries on the 23rd of March. And then Venus will come back and meet Neptune on the 29th degree, and there we go. There we go. On the 27th of March will be the second conjunction of Venus and Neptune. So you can put those dates to yourself. The first conjunction of Venus-Neptune is this Saturday night. It's already happening. Second conjunction of Venus and Neptune will be on the 27th of March. And the North Node is still there on the 27th. And this is happening when Saturn is already approaching the conjunction with Neptune. And then Venus will conjunct the North Node again. Oh, I'm moving hours. Let me move days again. Venus will conjunct the North Node. Oh, and then Mercury joins in the party, and then we're going to have Venus, Mercury, Neptune. We're going to have North Node, Venus, Mercury, Neptune on the 30th of March. And then Venus will be with the North Node on the 31st of March. And then Venus will come to Saturn again, which is what we had a few weeks ago. 6th of April. It's like, karma to solve. Neptune shifted to Aries by then. Massive shift. There's a lot. I don't want to scan everything, right? And then Venus will station direct on top of Saturn. So Venus conjunct Saturn will be stationing direct. And then Venus will move forward together with Saturn to meet Neptune. And the third meeting of Venus and Neptune will be on the 1st degree of Aries on the 2nd of May. There's a lot we can say about that. We won't go too much into it because it's already 9:13. I need to finish this up. I just showed you how it's a process. There's much more coming. Hello, Simone. Good to see you too. Oh, and Alex is laughing. That's good. So Venus-Neptune this coming Saturday night. Then Venus retrograde, and the second time will happen end of March. And then the third conjunction of Venus-Neptune will not be in Pisces, it will be in Aries on the 2nd of May. Really cool. Going back to now. So, I'm gonna take it back to this beautiful, exciting Saturday. Neptune Pisces is also the end of the zodiac. It's a 12 star sign, and it's in the final degrees. it's in the 27 degree 58 minutes of Pisces. So it's pretty much like that. You can say the 28th degree. Okay, I'm gonna take it to the exact moment so we can talk about it properly. Here it is. You can see, so 27:59, let's say it's on the 28th degree of Pisces. It's like the last 2 degrees of Pisces, which means that it's also the end of old karma. The nodes, the node is involved. Now that the nodes shifted, and I will end it with this, now that the nodes shifted to Pisces Virgo, the nodal axis is showing us now what the direction is about. So over the last 18 months, it was Libra Aries. And it was kind of like Aries with Chiron. So we had a lot of North Node with Chiron. Everything was there, dealing with the wounded self. We need to heal that wounded self. It was all about that. After we pass Chiron, initiate a new self. I want a new direction. I want a new life. I don't want to feel like that anymore. I want to... Now the North Node moved to Pisces. And the South Node moved to Virgo. And so now the South Node in Virgo, the South is the past, is where the tools we brought from the past is past life experiences and this life past experiences. And Virgo is this grounded, analytical, perfectionist, kind of like factual, organized, fixing, very grounded, very truthful, very honest. And so the South Node is kind of saying like, it's not gonna be perfect as you used to know it. It's not gonna work exactly by your plan as you wanted. Don't be too anal, because that's not gonna help you. Don't be too fixated, it's not gonna help you. Don't be too analytical, that's not gonna help you. Don't be too anal, it's not gonna help you. It's not the way to go. Let that shit go. Let that need for everything to be perfect according to your plan, according to your details, according to your analysis, let that go for a while. Not forever, for a while. Because the emphasis is the North Node. And the North Node in Pisces is saying, Spirit is guiding this journey now, not you. When I was in Aries, the North Node is saying, when I was in Aries, it was about you. It was what you want, where you want to go, what you want to initiate. But now the North Node is in Pisces. And you like it or not, you are not in control. Destiny is guiding this. Great Spirit is guiding this. The divine order is guiding this. The divine love is guiding this. And what you need to make sure with this North Node in Pisces is that you have compassion, Pisces. You have unconditional love, Pisces. You have forgiveness, Pisces. You allow the past to die, to surrender, to dissolve with ease and grace and love and compassion, Pisces. You trust your intuition instead of your analytical mind of Virgo. Don't look for the facts, look for your psychic knowing. Don't look at this new person you're gonna meet this weekend that's gonna take you for a romance whirlpool of your life. Don't look at how much money they make and how they look on social media and what they say. Look into how you feel when you tune into them. When you are in their presence, the person you meet, what do you feel in that moment? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? Do you feel love? Do you feel fear? Does it feel harmonious? Does it feel flowing? Do you have a good feeling about this or not? When you look into crypto and you have 40 million shitcoins, literally 40 million shitcoins, and you've got Bitcoin. Most of these shitcoins will be shitcoins. You look into all these meme coins that are making, this person made millions out of meme coins. Those are all illusions and scams and rug pulls and all that. When you want to invest your money, when you look into crypto, it's like, what is your intuition tells you? When you meet that person, when you want to make that business deal, when you think about relocating or changing something in your life, what is your intuition saying? Meditate on it. Go inwards. Sit in stillness. Let Spirit guide you. Speak to your angels. Speak to your guides. Speak to God. Pray. Faith. Have faith. Trust the divine flow, There is a massive process unfolding that is beyond you. So let the universe take control. Let the universe carry you. And if something doesn't happen according to your plan, and suddenly you find yourself needing to change the plan, and you find yourself in a place you didn't plan to be in, trust it. And instead of being upset about it because it didn't go according to your plan, Virgo, because you scheduled to meet that person at that time on this place and now everything changed, and instead of getting upset and cooked and anal about it, trust that there is a reason that you can't fully understand. And instead of judging it, have a look around and see what you feel about this. Pay attention to the signs. What do you think? It's a coincidence that you just found a feather as you're walking down the road? You think it's a coincidence that you just picked up a card and it told you something that you needed to hear? You think it's a coincidence that someone told you something that made perfect sense? No, trust it. North Node is in Pisces. Spirit is in control. It's simple as that. The emphasis over the next 18 months is spirituality, unconditional love, compassion, closure, dissolving the past. North Node, the nodes are karma. Oh, there's a lot of ending karma of past. You've been processing a lot of your wounding, a lot of your upsets, and a lot of everything that happened to you. And now the North Node is doing the energetic cleansing, the karmic ending. It's Pisces. It's the end of Pisces. It's with Neptune. It's with Venus. All your past history of your shit show of relationships and love and disappointments and finance and didn't fall through and the job and health and all this, it's now ending. Karma is ending. The universe is wiping the table. You know, just like the game is over and the cards are being taken by spirit, and a new luck is being delivered. A new fortune is being delivered. And so just walk with spirit in the coming 18 months more than ever before. And you know, if you go to a party or not, if you fall in love or not, if you make a jackpot or not, if you invest and make a fortune or not, it doesn't matter. Don't be fixated, Virgo. Don't do Virgo. Don't be fixated to all these things I said because that's what's supposed to happen. No. Stay open and observe what spirit is bringing to you in your life, in your world, in the way it's supposed to be. And just embrace the blessings and pray, and you know, ask for the blessings, ask for healing. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to messages. You know, this is beautiful, mystical, psychic, intuitive, informative. Mercury with Pluto, new moon in Aquarius, trining Jupiter stationing, Uranus stationing direct, Venus conjunct Neptune, and North Node and the moon in Pisces. Oh my God, how much goodies can you ask for? Just be open, pray, have the intentions to receive as many blessings as you can, and repeat after me. I embrace unlimited universal abundance. Unlimited universal abundance I embrace. And just say it, you know, just put your affirmations out there. This is great for vision board. Neptune, Pisces, creativity, inspiration, the new song, the new book, the new artwork, the new movie, you know, the new vision board. Fantastic for this. So happy new moon, family, and also Xin Yang Kuai Le San Min Fai Look. Happy new year of the wooden snake to you all, and happy Aquarius season. Happy new moon in Aquarius, and I'm happy to be here with you again. And happy goodies that will come your way. I bless you that good things will come your way, and we bless the entire planet that good things will come our way, and will be peace and love party on this planet, for God's sake. In all the lands, between all the people, all the cultures, all the differences, because Aquarius and Uranus saying, guess what? You are unique, you are quirky, you are different, and we love you for that. I am weird, I am quirky, I am unique, and I love me for that. And Aquarius is asking from us to love the quirkiness in each other, to love the fact that we are all different, we are the same, we are all looking for love and happiness and prosperity and good health. We're looking for the same basic life values, but we are all different for a good reason. So love your weirdness, love your uniqueness, embrace it, and be you. Just be you. and let love come your way and let blessings come your way. And I'm happy to be here with you again. And once again, love and gratitude to all the Patreon community for your support, for your love. And please, if you want to support me further, join our Patreon community. But also the unconditional support you can do, I forgot to say that, is press like on this movie. Share it with your friends, with your family, with whoever needs it. Press subscribe to our channel so you can join us again. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I'm coming on again. I'll be coming more rapidly now because I'm finding the new balance now finally after epic time. And what else? Sound healing meditation this coming Wednesday. Mercury conjunct Pluto on the new moon in Aquarius with all the exciting alignments. Come and join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. sound healing meditation, and on every Wednesday night. From February, sound healing meditations will also be on every Sunday at 5 p.m. So there will be 2 groups a week, Sunday 5 p.m., Wednesday 7 p.m. Private healing sessions, availability is on the booking system. You can find all the information and the booking links on the website soundhealingdelight.com. Thank you all for the love. I love you all. May everyone have miraculous love parties in your life over the coming days, week, with all this beautiful energy. And thank you to the chat room for the awesome vibe. Alex, it was you indeed. Yes, April, it was you indeed. That's good. Love you, sister Rukshika, Bara, Trisha, and Kimberly. Love you. Happy new moon. Sophie, long time no see, Sophie. Happy new year. And Stephen, thanks for the belly laughs and your clear and beautiful channel. Love. I'm always happy to make you laugh, brother. And so yeah, love you all, family. You'll be good, huh? And look up, because that's where we're going. I'll say it again. Look up, because that's where we're going. So yeah, we'll end up again with thank you for the beautiful music of 432 Hertz of Alpha Waves by Healing Energy for the Soul. You can find on YouTube. And we're gonna end this love stream with Rufus del Sol, taking us into beautiful places, you know. Like, here is the message again. That's it, family. Lots of love to you all. Have a good week. Blessings, peace, love, joy, happiness.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple.